Okay, hello, this is the pre-show. Welcome to the pre-show. Snowbound Vancouver. And I might as well give you guys a bit of a welcome. Okay, let's see what we got here. Welcome to the pre-show, everybody. Welcome to the pre-show. We're definitely early on the setup, just because I want to maximize our battery time for today's show, because it is cooler. This is a Snowbound Vancouver, and I brought my shovel. I had to do a complete clearing of where we're set up here, just so I could get the camera on clear ground. We had a huge, massive snowstorm, when was it? Several days ago. And the temperatures have now come up, they've lifted, and this is the pre-melt off, I'd call it. So over the next few days we're going to have heavy rain, and that will clear out a lot of the snow. And at least we're out here to do our show. Temperature is not very cold. I'm not having to wear my gloves yet. It's about 5 or 6 degrees, so it's almost our normal temperature. But we've got this beautiful snow on the ground, but it's also quite misty, quite foggy. So we've got the runway lights on, full Vazzy situation with the full lead-in lights. We're going to have our morning show. Well, not our morning show. We're going to have our Saturday afternoon show, the peak departures. Go for about an hour between 1 and 2 o'clock local time. So, again, this is the pre-show. This is the early show. Just want to welcome you guys to the pre-show. My name is Henry Tenby, for those of you that don't know me. For those of you that do know me, it's good to see everybody. It's good to be back. Last year we had a runway change at the very start of our show, so that kind of kiboshed it. And but we've been on runway 26 all day today, so that's a good thing. Pretty much no wind, so it's been quite calm. And yeah, I'm just hoping I'm hoping this cloud will lift a little bit, and we'll be able to see as much as we can here with the aircraft taxiing out. But I'm going to call it under a kilometer visibility. I'm going to call it, yeah, I guess it's about a 1,000 meter, about 1,000 meter visibility, because the terminal build, or the FBO over there is about 1,000 meters away, about a kilometer. So that's about the extent of the visibility. Beyond that, it grays out. So here we are. Hope you guys have all been doing well. As I say, I've just been waiting for the weather to get a little bit warmer so I could carve my car out. It was snow-locked, and at least I got my car out. I'm the only car out here, actually. So anyhow, I'll climb behind the camera, have a look at the chat, see how you guys are doing. Let's see, we've got 199 of you guys in the house right now. If we zoom in, just to show you guys the FBO there, that's about a kilometer away. The Millionaire there is about 1 kilometer from where I'm standing, just to give you an idea. And we do have an aircraft right here, believe it or not, and I cannot even see it. So let's just see if we can... Yeah, there it is. This is our first movement of the day, believe it or not. And this is United Airlines heading to Houston. So let's... Yeah, it's pretty... As you can see, we've got some visibility. Let's see if I can just do an adjustment on the exposure here to get that a little bit brighter for us without blowing it out. I don't know what you get, something like that. You can bring on the house radio, bring on tower and ground, etc. Yeah, so welcome to full-blown winter ops, guys. We've got an aircraft on approach. What is it? Oh, it's Bizjet. Bizjet of some type. There it is. Ooh, yeah, let's see if we can get a lock on here. Yeah, it's a corporate aircraft. Gliding into the runway. Right there. Struggling here on the visibility, aren't we? Yeah, it's gone. It's not... I don't think we've got 2 kilometers on the visibility, to be honest. But we're just going to make the best of what we've got. Looks like Denver here, doesn't it? Yeah, quite remarkable. Full-blown winter ops. Doesn't get more wintry than this here in Vancouver. United is heading to International Airport Houston. Yeah, it's wintry. Very rare winter conditions here. That's why we're out here doing the show. Look at that. Look at that. Well, we're just hope for the best. You guys know what it normally looks like here. Wow. Wow. Yeah, this is hardcore plane spotting, ladies and gentlemen. Hardcore plane spotting here at YVR. It doesn't get more hardcore than this. This is heading off on flight 1216, Vancouver to Houston, and we've got 253 people in the house. I haven't acknowledged our viewers. Ronnie Middlehurst, hello, Ronnie. Great to see you here, Ronnie, and Wayne Cockwell, John Russell, Big Blue, and Sue Major. Hi, Sue, and hi, Lee Davies. Good to see some of the regulars. Phil Bracewell, Phil Bow. There it goes. It's rolling. Let's see how far we can see this down that. Oh, look at that. Westjet's pulling into the frame there. Yeah, it might lift off in the murk. Might lift. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to see that. It's just, yeah, it's kind of, right? Kind of saw it. What do you think of this? What do you think of this Vancouver view, guys? Doing well, Paula. Yeah, no, it's not too cold. Not too cold. It's about, believe it or not, about 6 degrees today. 5 or 6 degrees. So I haven't even had to put my gloves on, really. It's just not that cold. So it looks cold because of all the snow. But our temps are coming up quite nicely, believe it or not. So Vasilios Noutsos is joining us from Greece. Hello, Vasilios. Thanks for joining our show. And hello, Brody, Joan Tunnicliffe, and Matt. Thank you, Matt. Kevin O'Dubahane, Joanna Smith, Yorkshire Rose. Hello, Yorkshire, and Jasmine Doran. Hello, Jasmine. Oh, that's gone. That airplane kind of snuck away from me there. Yeah, I wonder. We'll have to see if this lifts. If this fog lifts. Because the camera is struggling to. Yeah, there it goes. It's up. Hard to see though. The aircraft is up. Believe it or not. Wow. Wow. So definitely winter ops here at YVR today. South Terminal, hard to see. Too bad we don't have a little bit better visibility. That's the South Terminal. You can see these. You can faintly make out the CRJ there at the South Terminal. Sitting right there, the North Caribou CRJ. Yeah, Jasmine. Well, as I say, it would be better if we've got some. The weather might lift for us. We'll just have to play it by ear. We'll just have to play it by ear and see how our show proceeds. But you can see it's socked in here at Vancouver. Definitely. There, look at that. Those are the Central Mountain Dash 8s. Sitting there, looking nice, looking pretty. Yeah, it is crazy conditions. It's 12:46 here in Vancouver, so we're about We're about 14 minutes from our official start time of the show, and I just wanted to get the camera going, the show going, just because the batteries. I was concerned that the batteries might be a little bit short-lived for us, but hopefully we'll be okay. So far so good, and just showing you guys Millionaire here, the FBO ramp. Another Central Mountain, FedEx. What's it? FedEx Caravan there, and the Central Mountain Dash 8. BizJets. Cessna 421 maybe sitting there, perhaps. So we're just waiting for some aircraft to make their way down to us, and I'd like to thank Linda. Thank you, Linda, for gifting one Airliners Live membership. And congratulations, Linda. You're the very first person to make a contribution, a donation to today's show. So special hats off to you, and thank you so much. And hello, Tony Rivers. well, we've got an aircraft coming in right above me here. It's a corporate aircraft of some type. We'll just pull back here. Bizjet. Looks like a Hawker Siddeley 125. I think. See if we can lock in on it. Yeah, that's an HS 125. British aircraft. Beautiful British Bizjet. Struggling for the runway there through some very challenging IFR conditions. And let's see if it can grease it down for... Yeah! She's safely down on the center line. But yeah, this is an IFR day for sure. So, but we're here, we're streaming, and it can't get really much worse than this for visibility. It can only get better. So we'll just hope that it does. We'll hope that we get a little bit of a lifting here of the weather. You never know. You never know, right? So let's have a look over at the... there's the Cargojet ramp. And you can see the main terminal aircraft buzzing about there. What's that? That's a flare on the moving, taxiing. So I guess that flare will be hopefully coming down to us. And let's see. Let's have a look at the Convair's. Where are the Okay, there's a there's the more of the Cargojet ramp. And Convair 580s are sitting right there. That's the Convair 5800 actually, the stretch jobby right there, and that's the regular Convair. So we've got 3 Convairs dormant, sitting motionless here on the weekend, but looking nice nonetheless. Looking really nice actually. So, oh yay! How are you doing?
Good.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
I'm sorry. What's your name again?
Andy.
Nice to meet you, Andy. How are...
Beer guy.
Oh, you're a beer guy. Okay, very good. Yeah.
Only in Canada.
Yes. Yeah.
Right there.
Which one is that?
The guy jogging.
Oh yeah. 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 Yeah, so we're streaming right now, Andy, and it's the pre-show, so I've just welcomed everybody to the pre-show. We've got another 10 minutes before official start.
You expect to see you out here on such a foggy day.
Yeah, well, it's the day of the show, and it's not raining. Tomorrow's going to be a rainy day, so it was a better day to have the show today and hope for the best, basically.
Well, hopefully you didn't catch me stuck over there for a little bit.
Yeah, so I mean, we will have everything coming out. Between 1 and 2, it'll be quite busy.
Yeah, I checked the schedule this morning.
So I'm just hoping that we get a bit of a lifting of the cloud for the viewers, because it's only about 1 kilometer visibility.
Yeah, it's foggy out in Silverdale all the way here.
Isn't that incredible? I mean, yeah, if you look down the runway, we can only see not far down the runway. Yeah. So yeah, here we are. We're streaming, and at least it's not too cold, is it?
No, it's only 4.
Yeah, 4 or 5 degrees. So yeah. So thanks for coming out, beer guy. It's good to see you.
I wasn't expecting to see you, and then I see your car, and I see the famous high-vis vest.
Yeah. So yeah, that's it. So, but yeah,
that's where I usually watch from, right there.
Is that your vehicle?
No, it's the Honda Civic next to yours.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah, this is a good spot, though.
Brings back memories from your first show.
Yeah.
You were right here.
Isn't that... Was I? Was I? Okay. I mean, I definitely remember rainy days here.
Yeah, it was a cold, rainy weather.
Yeah. Cold and blowing rain. But we don't have that today, thank goodness.
Well, it's actually nice.
It's quite nice. But it's good for the viewers because we've got the snow, which we've never had on the show before. We've never had the ground covered in white snow.
Yeah, we got like a foot at my place.
Yeah, it's incredible. Even here, I wasn't sure if there was going to be snow here at the airport.
They got 27 centimeters.
Yeah.
On Wednesday.
Isn't that incredible? Yeah, it was on Wednesday, so it was a few days ago.
The record from 1962.
Isn't that amazing?
62 years ago.
Yeah.
They got 17.6.
Wow. Yeah. Incredible. Amazing.
But it's the biggest dump since 96.
Right.
For one day.
Isn't that... Yeah. Spectacular.
We got 4.5 feet in 3 days.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it started on Christmas Eve.
Yeah, unbelievable. Oh, here comes we've got action here. Beer guy, you've arrived at the right time. We've got airplanes moving.
Well, I timed it to be here about now.
Yeah, yeah. Here we go. We've got two. Let's see. We've got a. First one is a Delta connection heading to Seattle, and behind that we've got a Vancouver Denver, another United. So yeah, we've got aircraft. We got stuff happening. Awesome. No, this is unique to see, for sure. Wow. Wow. I mean, this looks like Calgary, actually.
After 10 long months, I finally got a car. So.
You got a which?
Finally got a car.
Oh, you got a car.
10 long months without one.
Before, yeah, you were. Last time I saw you, you were in your truck.
Yeah, my work truck.
Yeah. Yeah.
My beer truck.
Your beer truck, exactly.
It's not beer weather right now, but
hopefully it will be soon. Oh, this is looking good. This is looking very good. I'm just going to turn on the radio here. There we are. Oh, look at this. This looks like, again, to me it looks like Denver. Typical Denver views, not Vancouver. Wow. Awesome. This is really good, actually. Wow. Really good. Turning on to the active. Wow, it's a lovely view, actually.
I like it when they actually have the lights on.
Yeah, it's way better with the lights on.
Saturday night just to see what it was like.
Yeah. Oh, the lights absolutely make it. Look at it.
And then they got the headlights when they're coming on to you.
Yeah. No, it's fantastic. Look at this. Major atmosphere. This is special.
So you can compare it with the snow shovel?
Oh yeah. Oh, I knew I was going to have to clear this area. Otherwise the tripod would be all over the place. There's United. Turning on to the active. United is heading to Denver as the flight 1036. Oh, the cloud is lifted because we're actually able to see the aircraft rotate now. We weren't able to see that a few minutes ago. Here comes a Westjet, and the Westjet is heading to Calgary as the Westjet 112. Wow. Now, this is good. Joan Tunnicliffe, thank you, Joan, for gifting one Airliners Live membership. And Chris Luby also, thank you for gifting one Airliners Live membership, Chris.
Congratulations on 1 million subs.
Thank you very much, absolutely. Yeah, that's right. Over the last week there, Airliners Live hit 1 million subscribers on YouTube. So that's a good thing. That's incredible. Thank you very much. Yes. Absolutely. And Martin Davidson has gifted one Airliners Live membership. Thank you, Martin. And Lee Williams as well. Thank you very much, Lee. And Linda. We got you, Linda, so I just wanted to make sure we got all those donations. Yeah. No, I've got my snow joggers on. This is very nice. Great footage here. I love the runway lights. It's really cool.
They are nice.
Really neat stuff. Wow. Wow. Beautiful. I love it. That's fantastic. Thank you. Farang Travel says, nice camera action. Thank you. Yeah, we're lucky with the weather. We've got good atmospheric conditions to make a unique show for us today. And this Boeing is heading to Calgary. It's a 737-700. the first fog show and the first snow show, I would say. Both. Yeah, but you know, since I've been here in the last 15 minutes, the visibility's lifted at the far west end of the runway there, because the airplanes are disappearing into the murk about there, right there. So we've got a bit better visibility than we had. 12:58, 2 minutes to the official launch of the show.
It's like when I first met you, they were using just that runway over there, so we got like a double trip. Take off and land.
Okay. Oh yes, okay. Yeah. That's a neat rotation.
November 901, action. 1090.
Right into the murk. Wow. No, the visibility's kind of lifting a bit. For sure. So it's coming up on 12:59. We're 1 minute away from the official launch of the show. 394 people watching, which is pretty nice. And we're just about ready to kick off the official launch of the show. 1 more minute. 1 more minute, guys. $12:59, we're almost there. And Cargojet looking nice.
Are those Pure jets? Those 3 cars there?
The three aircraft here are Convair 580s, right there. They belong to Purolator. Correct. That's them. 3 Convairs. They're used on the weekdays only. They don't fly on weekends.
Yeah, I don't think FedEx flies on the weekends either.
Yeah. So there's somebody walking. Yeah. So I was waiting for some action here. It's 1 o'clock. Official start to the show. So I'll just hang on. We can both be in the camera here. So just come on around. There we go. There's Beer Guy.
Hey guys.
This is Beer Guy. Beer Guy, how are you doing? Thanks for coming out to join me for the launch of the show. Nice to see you. I'll come over and join you as well here.
Take the day off. Take a snow day.
Yeah. Okay. I'll just come around too. Okay. Let's have a look.
I took 2 snow days off.
Okay. Well, here we are.
Yeah.
So yes, Beer Guy. This is Beer Guy. Again, my name's Henry. I'm with Jetflix TV. I'm with Jetflix TV. I'm also with Airliners Live. This is the Vancouver show. We're here at Runway 26 approach, Larry Bird Park. And tell me, you had indicated this is kind of a historic place for me in the show. And why was that?
Because your first show was here.
So, and that would have been what, about 1.5 years ago?
Yeah, it was in the fall.
So a while ago. Yeah, so my very first show, because we did shows for the premium people, and then we said we're going to do a live show and see how it goes. And we weren't sure, but it was done from here. Was it raining heavily? Was that the one?
Light rain, but it was damp, wet.
It was damp, wet. So from this very spot. Wow. And you were watching that show.
I just happened to put YVR live, and you popped up.
So you weren't aware of the show existing? Or were you aware of Airliners Live in the UK, but just not the Vancouver show?
Just not a Vancouver show.
Okay, so you're watching the Manchester shows.
No, I've only seen Manchester once live, and that was a few weeks ago.
Really? Okay, so it was just a fluke that you just typed in YVR and boom, here it was.
I get up about 2 hours after they end. So.
Wow. Okay.
But I've watched them from Europe.
Yes.
From Manchester. Can't think of that other city.
Huh.
There's another one. I won't say their name.
Okay. Well, fair enough. Look, and here we are.
And then I've seen a couple from Frankfurt,
yeah.
Amsterdam.
Right. So yeah, so here, this road that we're on here is of course a main road, and the fire department, the fire station is literally 500 meters that way. So the fire trucks come roaring past us. Yeah, maybe once a show, something like that. Not uncommon fire trucks come out. But yeah, so here we are. And yeah, it's quiet right now, but the visibility is definitely picking up, even in the time that you've been here.
Oh, here comes one, I think.
We got an aircraft taxiing out? Maybe.
Looks like it.
Possibly. So, well, nice to meet you. Well, I'm glad you're here, beer guy. You just came out. So
I did forget the beer, though.
You forgot the beer, but that's okay. You're forgiven.
I'm going to hear from a few of the
yeah, but you're forgiven for today.
mods.
I'm not dying of I'm not parched for beer today. So, but in the summer it would be nice.
Starting in May.
Yeah, we can take a rain check on it for sure. But I did bring. What did I bring? Yeah.
Yeah, you do have. There is a plane coming.
Tea. I've got. This is my warm tea. But we got an airplane coming, so I'll put myself behind camera, and let's have a look at it.
Let's see what's coming our way here.
You know, it doesn't even feel full.
Say again?
It feels more like it's like 10.
Yeah, it does feel quite warm, actually, doesn't it? Let's see what's coming out. Oh yeah, there it is. It's a Westjet. It's a Westjet Max, actually. Believe it or not.
Thankfully not a Max 9.
No, it's not a Max 9, but it is a Max 8, and it's heading to Edmonton. Quite neat looking. Yeah, our visibility's come up really quite nicely, if I dare say so. That's him, 166, Westjet 166. Wow. Super snowy. Wow. It's hard to believe this is Vancouver. Spectacular, though.
Aqua 3106, ground taxi, Hotel Lima 20.
Very neat. Oh, that's a beautiful scene. No delays rolling. That's nice. Very nice. Let's see where he rotates. Oh, yeah. Into the Merc. Wow, that was good. That was good. I'd say that the ceiling is at about 500 feet. Something like that. Very low ceiling.
You can see him taking off now.
Say again? Yeah. You can now see them fully rotating. That's right. So, what else can you guys say here in the chat? Spirit of Canada, exactly. Somebody says it's warm for Vancouver, 5 or 8 degrees. You know, I agree. But it's not uncomfortable. I'm overdressed, actually. I've got too many layers. So.
Got a sweatshirt, t-shirt, and this jacket.
Yeah.
I feel fine.
Yeah, I feel fine, and I've got, oh boy, about 4 layers of upper clothing. So.
I just have wet shoes.
Yeah. 01 Mike D, member for 7 months in business class. Mike D says, awesome, keep warm, all at Airliners Live. Well, we certainly are, Mike, and thank you very much, Mike, for being a business class member for 7 months. That is wonderful. And Susie B Congratulations to Susie B., member in Premium Economy for a whopping 22 months. Wow. Susie B says, look at the weather. Thank you, Henry. Well, it's my pleasure. I'm very happy to be here. Really, beer guy, you can't get much better than this for a Saturday afternoon, can you? It's pretty...
I remember the other airplanes, Boeing.
Yes?
That was the other Planespotting.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So this is it's a good place to be on a Saturday. We're comfortable. We don't have any liquid sunshine coming down on us. We're dry.
No, that was yesterday and tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's yesterday and tomorrow. So today's a good day for spotting. Look at that pile of snow.
Huge piles of snow out there.
So, what else in the chat? Spicy says, how do you go live on your camera with no Wi-Fi?
No, we do have Wi-Fi, actually. That's a good topic. Somebody has just asked, how do you go live without Wi-Fi? We do have Wi-Fi. We've purchased 2 maximum packages with TELUS here in Vancouver, and they cost us hundreds of dollars per month. So we are streaming through a streaming deck, and that's why we rely on donations to make this happen. So now's a good time for me to ask if you guys are enjoying the show and you haven't made a donation. Maybe you can make a small donation to help the show out and help us defray the cost of bringing this to you. So if you'll notice on your chat, there's a little $sign in the lower right-hand corner of your frame. If you click that little $sign, you can make a small donation. And it would be very much appreciated. Perhaps if you donated 1 currency unit of your home country currency, that would be awesome. So I'm generally not liking to put the hat out and ask for donations, but we do have to do it, and now is a good time to do it. So because that apropos question was asked. So yes, the regulars all know that our streaming costs here in Canada cost a fortune, because Canada has the highest cell phone costs in the Western world, I'm sure. Far higher than the US, twice what it costs in the UK or Europe. It's just how it is. So
I think Air Canada's coming.
Air Canada's on its way. Let's have a look. We've got Air Canada Flight 116. It's a Dreamliner heading to Toronto, taxing out. So let's see if I can... There it is. Yeah, that's it. Here it comes.
That blue's a dead giveaway even in the fog.
Yeah, it's a good catch. Very good catch.
The mountains are kind of coming into view now.
Yeah.
Grouse Mountain right over there.
Yeah, it's lifting, and I think we might be able to see the end of the runway here in a bit. But here comes this Air Canada Dreamliner heading to Toronto. Looks pretty good, actually. Joan Tunnicliffe, thank you very much, Joan, for the very generous £5 donation. Mega, you're good now for quite a while, Joan. Thank you so very much for that support. And Terry Edwards, thank you, Terry. Terry, you are much appreciated. Terry has donated £2. And Terry says, great location, Henry. It is a good location, absolutely. When we're on runway... when we're on runway 26, it is wonderful, isn't it? Holly has gifted 1 Airliners Live membership. Thank you very much, Holly, for your very generous donation. That is awesome. Tom and Ann have generously donated 1 Airliners Live membership. Thank you, Tom and Ann, and Chris Luby for gifting 1 Airliners Live membership as well. I want to make sure I didn't miss anybody. So here comes this Air Canada. Turn on the radio again. Battery's at 35%.
Yeah, it is foggy too.
Yeah, battery's at 35%. We've got another large aircraft in the background. It's the Air China 777 heading to Shenyang, coming out as well. Wow, this is impressive. Snow is always impressive. Especially in Richmond and Vancouver, absolutely. Look at it.
It's just, this could be Toronto, it could be Denver,
Chicago, Halifax, Toronto, Montreal. But Vancouver? Wow. Oh yeah. There's a lot of snow everywhere here. It's insane.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I mean,
yeah, well, we're at sea level here, and there's plenty of snow right here at sea level. Airport ops vehicle there.
wow.
So this is Air Canada heading to Toronto. It's the Air Canada 116, Dreamliner. They're just about ready to release their brakes for departure. Some kind of delay, maybe. Well, what's the holdup? Hopefully it'll go soon. And Etienne Joseph, thank you, Etienne, for the Swiss francs, 10 Swiss francs donation. Very, very generous of you. And Susie B gifted 1 Airliners Live membership. Thank you very much, Susie B. Special thanks to the two of you. No, we've got, yeah, the visibility went down again at the end of the runway. Yeah. It's up. There's the rotation. And into the murk. Into the murk. So here's our Air China. Heading to Shenyang. Nice. Wow. Susie B, again, thank you for gifting the Airliners Live membership. And Greg Braham, welcome to business class, Greg. This is a great view. The battery's at 30%, by the way. I'm watching it like a hawk. This is, oh, look at this. What a view. What a view. Beautiful. Beautiful. Stunning. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. I love it. Absolutely wonderful. Triple 7-300 heading to the active, runway 26 left for a pretty immediate departure over to Shenyang, China. Strange that Air China operates to a secondary city in China. They're not flying to Beijing. Don't know what the commercial reasoning for that would be. Because they have one, obviously, but I don't know what it is.
Oh.
American 1415, mile air tower, 117, 187, American 1415. Yep, good. Trying to. Warmer down. The better it is, yeah.
Oh, here comes the traffic, guys. All the traffic's on its way now. And they're on their way to China. Ooh, lots of murk. Lots of murk. Wow. Yeah, we lost the visibility there at the end of the runway. We definitely lost our viz. It's up. The aircraft's up. But wow, that's fast. Yeah, clouds are moving in again. Yeah. It's Japan Airlines heading to Tokyo. Yeah, the cloud surface came down.
Says 297 as you enter the apron. There'll be an Air Canada pushing off gate 30 into the start box. Just give some lights for them.
Oh, the viewing is good here, though. Yeah, there's a runway out there somewhere. Tom and Ann, you're right. And Lori says blow some of that snow south down to Texas. Well, you guys can send some of your hot weather up to us here in Vancouver as well. Oh, that's a gorgeous view. That's a screensaver. That's a good video screensaver view right there. Wow. It's beautiful. Just beautiful. The which? The which? No, I don't know it. Oh, yes. Okay, okay. Okay, yeah. It's an old toy from the 60s, basically. Yes. Oh, look at that. He's rolling. That's impressive. That's impressive. Next stop, Narita. Wow. Yeah. There it goes. It's up. Up, up, and away. Whoa. That's incredible. And we've got American Airlines heading to Dallas Fort Worth. American Airlines flight 1415. And behind this, we've got a 37, a flare heading to Puerto Vallarta. So, Hina says the snow is distributed between Vancouver and Finland. Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. So, beer guy, a fellow by the name of Ken Passy says, ask how much is a pint of beer in Vancouver? Generally. If you're sitting down, yeah, are you sitting down? Because it's a shocking number. Let's assume he is sitting down.
16 ounce will run you about $9.
So about $9 for 16 ounce. So I guess, how much is it in the UK? I guess 4 pounds, 3 pounds, probably. 3 to 4 pounds for, that would be a pint? It's about a pint, we're thinking. Wow.
36 for a small Panago pizza.
Yeah, but basically in a bar in Vancouver, you're looking at about $10 Canadian for a pint, roughly. $9. $8 to $9 for a pint, and that is about £5.50 or about 6 pounds. 5 to 6 pounds for a pint. So I don't know how that compares to the UK. Maybe you guys can put it in the comments here, and Louise Sylvia Wood says in Spain it's €1. Okay. Yeah, I believe it.
Czech Republic, I think, is the same.
Yeah, €1 in Spain. A pint is a euro is $1.50. So staff nurse Tivo says they remember pints were £1, but how much are they now in the UK? Matt Smith says there must not be very many drunk people in Vancouver. No, it's too expensive. It's far too expensive. Those days, that's from a different era. We've got,
Sit at home and get drunk.
yeah,
It's cheaper.
yeah. It's not in restaurants and pubs. It's too expensive. So here's Flair heading to Puerto Vallarta.
And it's about $20 for an hour.
Yeah, that's correct. All meal, if you're going to go into a restaurant in Vancouver, the restaurant needs to get a minimum of $20 a meal. That's just for the meal, not the drink. They need to get a $20 bill off you for whatever food you're going to put in your stomach. Add in the drink, tip, taxes, it's over $30. Vancouver is a rip-off, expensive, both. It's bloody expensive for what it is, in my opinion. So Holly, one of our viewers in the UK, says that a pint at her local pub is £4. So that's a little over $6. So we're paying 40% more. And then Carol Smith says you're looking at a $5, generally speaking, for a pint in the UK. So that's about $7.50, $8. But we're at $9. But there's tax on that, right?
Well, $9 would be a craft beer, maybe $1.50 less for domestic.
Yeah. But it definitely the UK is cheaper than here by a bit. Anyhow, by a bit. We've got more aircraft coming out here. Here comes Q400 heading to Prince Rupert. And the jet behind it is a Delta A319 heading to Minneapolis. My battery's at 21%, so I'm watching it. If the battery collapses, guys, I'll just change the battery as quick as I can and bring it back.
You are the fastest battery changer in the world.
Well, yeah, try my best. I do definitely, I've got experience. There's a bit of a technique. Q400. It's a nice view here.
Test 293, change your routing.
Pia Group says everything is expensive in Denmark.
Air Canada Airbus.
Well, I believe it. Same with Sweden.
Contact the hotel, hold short runway 26 left.
Wow.
Yeah, the sun's trying to come out. Visibility just lifted again.
So the visibility's up and down, basically. We've got airplanes happening.
Dash 8 exiting the Medevac call.
It's a neat view. Very cool. Two for one. The battery's at 19%, and I'm watching it closely here. 18%, just so everybody knows. If I lose the battery, I will do the battery change. And thank you very much, Carol. I appreciate your kind comment. There goes the Q400. Oh yeah, fairly quick departure there. Let's see how far he can get into the sky before he goes into the murk. Couple hundred, what is that, 300 feet, couple hundred feet, something like that. Yeah. Got another aircraft coming out, by the way. It's Air Canada heading to Winnipeg. So, we're going to do the battery change here pretty soon. There we go. There goes our Delta Airlines heading to Minneapolis. It's the Delta Airlines 878. Now officially on its way to Minneapolis. There it goes. IFR for sure. That's it. Yeah. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. Yeah, so this is heading to Winnipeg, Manitoba. It's an Air Canada A320. It's flight 296, actually. Wishing them a good flight. Now, they're going somewhere cold. It's going to look like this, but it's going to be way colder. But the ground in Winnipeg, I'm sure, is going to look identical to this. There, they're rolling, I think. Not yet. we go, soon. Wayne Cockwell, member for 45 months in first class, Wayne. Thank you, Wayne. Congratulations. And Wayne says, and still loving the show. I'm very happy to hear that. Very happy to hear that. There it goes. They're rolling. Turn the radio off here for a second. The battery's at 15%. I think we maybe... Well, we've got 3 more airplanes coming out. The battery's hanging in there. I'll see if I can maybe push her down to 12%. You know what? Well, let's just see. We got a Q400 right here. We might be able to squeeze this one in. And it looks like... Who's in the background there? Swoop? Is that a swoop? Yeah, it's a swoop. This is a swoop, guys. This is special. Swoop is special. We don't often get them on our show, so I'm just going to hold it in frame here. Just because they're kind of rare. In Vancouver, anyhow. A lot of ground fog, as you can see.
No ice pellets, no rain.
So, that's good. Yeah, no ice pellets or rain, which is a great thing. Wow, nice to see the swoop. Operating a Westjet flight to Toronto. We haven't had very many of these on our show at all, actually. Yeah, it's super rare. Very, very rare. It's a Calgary thing, not a Vancouver thing. Wow. What a treat to get swoop here in Vancouver. The battery's at 14%, but the visibility, even at this end of the runway now, it's gone into the murk. Isn't that incredible? Wow. The visibility is up and down like a yo-yo, basically. But we've got blue sky right above us, which is weird, too. Strange. So there goes swoop. The very end of the runway there, we can just faintly see the rotation, just barely. And then it goes up into the cloud, vanished with a trace. There we go, there's a Q400. Q400 is heading to Kelowna, British Columbia. So the battery's at 13%. I'm just going to see if... You know what? I think maybe we'll do our battery change now just because we can. So bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just going to get this taken care of. We're going to do a bit of a countdown here and do the battery change. So bear with me here. Just bear with me for 1 second. Bear with me. Yeah, we've got an airplane landing, so we've got time to do it. So let's just get her done. 10, 9, 8... 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Battery. Landing. Just in time for the Beach 1900, actually. It's neat. Good timing. You can see the visibility just collapses at the end of the runway there. It's just rolling cloud, really. So, kind of is what it is. Put this battery down below because I've used it. Okay, Beery Guy, good to see you as always. What have you got planned for the rest of your day? Have you got spotting or errands?
Oh, lunch first.
Lunch, okay.
And I don't see a friend, and then maybe go for a ride around.
Oh, that sounds good.
Take some pictures
Well,
of the
thanks
night
for
lights.
yeah, sounds good. Well, thanks for stopping by. It was good to see you as always.
Say hi to Loopy for me.
Oh, say again.
Loopy, say hi.
I'll say hi. Yes,
Is he on?
say again.
Is Loopy on?
Loopy is here, I believe he is. Yeah, so Beer Guy is saying hi, Loopy. You can say it yourself.
Hi, Loopy.
Okay. Thanks, Beer Guy. Have a good one. We'll see you later. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Happy snow day.
Yes, happy snow day. Exactly. Got a BizJet on the roll. So there we go, guys. And Martin Davidson. Martin, thank you very much, Martin, for the £5 donation. And Martin says, I'm loving the snow show. Okay. Well, I'm glad to hear that. I hope you're all loving the snow show, but I'm very glad to hear that you're loving it in particular, Martin. And Carl Crawford. Thank you, Carl, for your very generous £5 donation. Yeah, I hope the snow is good for you guys. Pia. Choo choo. Thank you, Pia, for the Dutch kroner, 17 Dutch kroner. Thank you very much, Pia. Very, very kind and generous of you. And thank you for being here to watch our show. And Wayne Cockwell, thank you, Wayne, for your very generous and kind £2 donation. Whoops, that was me. There it goes. Q400 is on the roll. Yeah, it's a bit different, this snow, isn't it? Definitely different for us. There we go, 2 for 1. 2 for 1. Yep, it's up. We got the takeoff. We got 2 for 1, which is great. So this particular Q400 is operating the Air Canada Jazz 8058 to Kamloops, of all the places. But I love the snow myself. It's just so rare to see it here in Vancouver. And you know, we've been streaming for what, almost a couple years now. And this is our first full-on snow show, believe it or not. So that's awesome. That is really cool. And what is the time? It's 1:41 Vancouver time. It's Q400 is just waiting for his permission. I'll bring on the radio. There it goes. That's neat. Yeah, visibility is up and down like a yo-yo. It's up. It's up. He is up. And here we have a Max heading to Los Angeles. Look at that. See, the weather is completely collapsed, even on this end of the runway. Yeah, this is the Air Canada 556 heading to Los Angeles. The Crocodile Way says, I'm here in SA, and it's midnight, but I can't miss this. Well, I'm sure our weather is a bit colder than yours. SA, South Africa. Is that South Africa? I think you mean South. You're abbreviating South Africa.
Yeah. The tower asked one of the aircraft, what altitude are you breaking out at? But I didn't hear the answer. It's a good question. I'm going to guess 5,000 feet maybe, but I didn't hear the answer, unfortunately. But we're definitely, we've got an inversion situation here. We've got all the cloud down here with the snow. That's why it's not melting, because it's pretty cool. I mean, it's not boiling hot. Bit of Munch says, watching my first YVR show in ages, and it's awesome. Well, thank you very much, Bit of Munch. I'm glad you are enjoying our snow show. Louise Sylvia Wood says, Beer Guy has his beer guy in the chat. No, Beer Guy was standing right beside me, actually, up until about 5 minutes ago. So he was on an off day and just saw me out here set up and popped by to say hello, really. So he said he's going to have lunch and he's going to visit a friend of his and they're going to go for a walk around Stanley Park. So no, he's not in the chat. He was actually physically here. Look at the visibility, guys. This counts as a fog show and a snow show. Double whammy. Yes, it is good to have the beer guy with us. Yeah, I'm the king of understatements. No cheap ale in Canada. Even in a liquor store, you're looking at about $2 for a bottle of beer. But as you heard what Beer Guy said, it's $9. Oh, Crocodile Way, yes. South Africa. I knew it. I'm pretty sure you were watching from South Africa. And I know if you look outside, you're not going to have it looking like this in South Africa. White ground. But yeah, in restaurants, $9 Canadian for a beer, basically, for a pint. And it's expensive. Susie B asks, what's a good Vancouver delicacy? Well, I don't know if it would call it a delicacy, but sushi is probably our single most popular food here in terms of restaurants. They're everywhere, sushi restaurants. Canadians love sushi, and we have a good supply of fish here on the West Coast. So it's not cheap, but I'd rather eat sushi than McDonald's, for example. I'd rather eat sushi than most restaurant food most of the time. That's just me. That's just me. When we're in this location, strangely, we often have the radio's choppy here. It's just how it is. There goes the CRJ. CRJ is rolling. Rolling. It is rolling to San Diego. It's the Air Canada Jazz 766. It's going to disappear into the murk. Yep. Yuppers. And there's a Q400 taxiing into view. The Q400 is heading to Terrace as the AirBC, as the Air Canada Jazz 8441. So I had to chuckle. No clicking sound because we're a million miles from the rotating beacon. The rotating beacon, Sue, is on the east end of the field, on the far west end of the field when we're on the north side. So that's several kilometers away from where I'm standing now. I'm on the far east side. Rotating beacon is on the west side. So Seb says I need to have a bacon and sausage sarnie. Somebody mentioned Korean. I like Korean food very much, by the way. I love Korean food. Absolutely love Korean food. Kimchi.
I'm the guy that can eat a whole bucket of kimchi on one sitting. So we've got a Westjet, Wedgie Jet, heading to Mazatlan. It's the Westjet 2042. It's a Westjet 737-700 heading to Mazatlan. Yeah, the fog is a bit different. There's a player says Korean Air is heading to Vancouver. Yes, Korean Air has a couple flights a day into here. They've got their cargo service from Mexico. I think it's usually once a day, and we've also got a daily passenger service as well. Carol Smith says in England it's cheaper for beer than in Scotland and Wales. What I found, if you're in where was I? Yeah, in Japan, beer is cheaper than water. It can be in the corner stores. Oh, look at that. In Germany, beer is cheaper than water for sure. Joanna Smith says, Airliners Live making me forever hungry since 2021. Okay. Yeah, is this a food show or an aviation show? Back to aviation. We don't want to make too many people too hungry. Oh, we want to make you hungry for more aviation, of course. Hungry for more airport and aviation visits in your travels. Hungry for more spotting. And that looks good. That looks very nice, actually, if I dare say so myself. It's heading to Fort St. John. It's the Air Canada Jazz 8367. Now it's rolling. Rolling nicely, too. Rolling down that runway. And we've got runway lights. It's very rare. I can't think of too many times that we've actually had the runway lights on here for our show. So that's special. That's really special. There she goes. 2 for 1. 2 for 1. Into the Merc. Yeah, very neat. Very cool. My player says my laptop almost crashed. Well, hope you guys are enjoying the show. I'm enjoying it, if I dare say so myself. I'm having fun. I'm relaxed. I'm very, very comfortable. Pilot waves. Yes. That's a good one. If a pilot were to wave to me standing out here, that guy would deserve, what would he deserve? $1 million swag donation from Airliners Live. Guys, I had to chuckle because I pulled a Madonna when I opened up the show today. I pulled a Madonna, and I'll explain it. So at the beginning of the Airliners Live show, I had, oh, there we go, look at that. Up and away into the Merc. I had Beer Guy with me, and I said, hey, everybody, this is Henry Tenby with Jetflix TV. Yeah, I mean Airliners Live. So, I mean, I am Jetflix TV, but when I'm here, I'm wearing my Airliners Live hat. And I pulled a Madonna because it was in the media few days ago that Madonna was opening up her act, her show in Toronto. And she walked out onto the stage and she said, hello, Boston. And then she said, oh my God, guys, I'm sorry. This is Toronto. This is very uncool of me. How messed up is it that I just called you guys Boston when you guys are Toronto? It's like you guys saying, hello, Lady Gaga. So, I mean, she has a good sense of humor, Madonna, and it made me laugh when I saw the article, and that she put her foot in her mouth. She called Toronto Boston. I called Airliners Live Jetflix. It's just what it is, right? When you're opening a presentation for a show, and kind of your brain can be in different places when you open up different shows, and that can happen. So I had to chuckle. I had to chuckle that I pulled a Madonna here at the start of our show. That was funny. So that was funny. As I say, Madonna's comments were funny too, actually. It's like you guys saying, it's funny how she said, it's like you guys saying you were at a Lady Gaga show instead of a Madonna show. That's funny. So, what have we got happening here? What's happening on the field? Well, Henry Madge Tenby, yes. ATR 72. Somebody says something about ATR 72. Player says I have a Cathay Pacific A350 model. Yes, commemorative coin. Let's. We've got a little bit of time, so let me put mug on. I'm going to put mug on camera, which is namely myself. I'll put mug on camera. Give me a second. Stand by one, guys. Here. Oh, here comes an airplane coming in. It's, holy moly. It's a Navajo. It's a Piper Navajo. See if I can get a radar lock on. It's not a Navajo, it's like it's something else. Cessna or... Okay, so we've had our landing. There's our landing. The light twin is now safely down on the ground. That's good. I just put myself on camera here. Give me 1 second. Okay, hang on a second. Let's just put myself on camera. I'll put mug on camera. Okay. Can you guys hear me? I think you can. So as you all know, about a week ago, Airliners Live hit and surpassed 1 million subscribers on YouTube. That's a huge milestone, and congratulations to Airliners Live. Thanks to you all and us and everybody. We did it. So good pat on all of our heads, and thumbs up to all of us for helping hit the Airliners Live magic 1 million subscriber mark here on YouTube. Now, something very cool. Airliners Live is releasing a limited edition medallion, coin if you will. It's a special commemorative Airliners Live coin to help mark this 1 million viewer threshold. So only a limited number of these coins have been produced. And if you're a coin collector, perhaps you're a stamp collector or a collector of historical items, you'd find this a great gift for yourself or a friend or loved one. The link is in the chat. It's already been posted in the chat. Perhaps the mods will post it into the chat now, but you can buy one of these coins. Each one of them comes with a numbered certificate. I believe there are only 250 of these special commemorative coins, these Airliners Live coins being struck. So it's a limited edition, and you can buy one and have one in your collection as a nice token and a nice, how do I say it? It's a special thing to remember that you've been part of the community as we cross the 1 million viewer threshold. So check it out. The link is there if you'd like to order one of these coins. Once they're sold, they're gone forever. There's only 250 that have ever been made, and they won't make any more. So it'll be, hopefully in 10 years, it'll be something that you'll say, am I ever glad I bought one, because look what they're worth now. So hopefully that'll be the case, and you'll have some nice memories to go with that as well. So be sure to check that out. What else can I tell you guys? It's a nice day, just waiting for some action. I've got my eyes peeled. I've got my toque. As you can see, I've got my really heavy jacket. This is a nice and warm jacket. I'm super warm and nice and comfortable. I've got my tea, actually. I brought some nice warm tea from home.
piping hot, actually. That is nice. That is nice. It's really nice to have this. Wonderful, actually. Yeah, it's really good. I'm glad I brought it. So, yeah, I'm just relaxed nicely. Now, for those of you that missed it, this is my shovel. I brought it from our house because I had to shovel off the snow. Basically, you probably can't see it, but there's a fair bit of snow here where I'm standing, and I just had to clear it away so that I could have the camera sitting on a clear surface. So I'm glad I brought my shovel. Now we've got something happening on the end of the runway there, this end of the runway. Let's have a look at what it is. I can hear engines running. Let's see if we can figure out what's going on here. I'm looking for engines. Pretty sure I could hear, thought I heard engines running. There it is, Beech 1900. Something. It's a movement. It's better than nothing. Better than nothing, guys. At least we've got a movement. A movement is better than no movements, as I'm sure your doctor will tell you. There it is. On to the active, guys. Woohoo! Looking good. And hello, Melina, joining us from Brazil. Bom dia. Bom dia, Melina. There it goes. The Beech 1900 is rolling. Drinks on the way, somebody said. Louise says, do I want to build a Madonna do I want to build a Madonna snow lady? Yes, I could. During the downtime, I could certainly build a Madonna snow lady. We have the snow. That's right, I can put myself on camera with the snow shovel and get a snowman going. Could do that. Steve Rafferty. Hello, Steve, and welcome to business class. You're watching the Airliners Live YVR show. This is Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. Land of the snow, land of the cold. And we are at the Larryberg Park here at Vancouver, setting up. We've set up with our camera, our tripod, and we're doing some heavy-duty plane spotting in the snow. We're enjoying it immensely. Well, I know I am. Carol Smith says, Henry Tenby, ask your doctor. Yes, that's right. Be sure to ask your doctor before you do any of this. Rolling Thunder as our CRJ is barreling down the runway, headed for Yellowknife, Northwest Territories, capital city of the territories. It's a CRJ 900. It's Air Canada Jazz 8478. And there it is. It's up and away. And up into the murk, and it disappears into the murk. But we've got airplanes coming out, so we're good. We're golden. We've got airplanes coming to us right about there. It's Flare heading to Yeg, aka Edmonton. It's the Flare 830. Going from the cold to the bitter cold. Yeah. That looks good. Yeah, this is the snow show. If you came here looking for snow, this is it. We got it. We got it. As I say, this could easily be Calgary, or Toronto, or Winnipeg. This is what most of Canada looks like in the winter, not Vancouver. He's holding. He's got another Air Canada in the background there. The Air Canada. Where's the Air Canada going? The Air Canada is going to San Francisco, of all the places. He's holding, so we must have an aircraft on approach. I'm guessing. Probably. Yuppers. What's going on here, Watson? What is going on? What in the wide world of sports are these guys doing? Air Canada's down on the active. Right there. It's rolling. Rolling nicely. Staff nurse says have eaten too much. That does happen sometimes. Rolling nicely down the runway, and let's see where they get airborne for San Francisco. So I can turn the radio on. Yeah, for whatever reason, the radio here is bad reception. It gets awful. It's garbled in this location. Just kind of how it is. There's our flare. Our flare 37. Flare is heading to Yeg, as I said. Edmonton. I call it Yeg. I like to call it Yeg, because it is Yeg. And behind the flare, we've got a United heading to Chicago. So, oh, if I get an airplane behind me, I'm not sure. Have we got something coming in behind us? No, not necessarily. Don't think so. And airplanes are piling up behind. There we go. Airplanes are moving. Flare is taxiing to the active. Snowbound Vancouver. That's cool. Nice footage, if I dare say so. So, flare is just about ready to hit those throttles to the firewall and release brakes and be on their way to Yeg. Come on, let's get her done. Yes, indeed. It's flare. Flare time. Flare's rolling. Rolling thunder. Great. Looks beautiful. Looks really beautiful.
Taxi via Alpha. The threshold of runway 31 Echo, 1 Echo will show runway
up? What is up? And into the Merc.
2403 ground, taxi Juliet, Hotel Delta, Delta 7.
And this is United Airlines flight 1868, heading to none other than Chicago's O'Hare Airport. United is lovely. Yes, they are. And behind it, we've got a Q400 heading to Big Blue's hometown of Cranbrook, BC. Yeah, you do need a good a good zoom here to be. Oh, there she goes. To get this nice and tight. Oh, she's rolling. We've got a bit of a lift in the weather there. And here's the. Oh, this is the Cranbrook flight. Yes, this is the Cranbrook Q400. Air Canada flight 8298 to Cranbrook. And the Boeing is up. V1, V2. She's on her way. Climbing nicely. Into the Merc. And it's Q400 time. Neat. Gear up, vanishing into the fog. And I like how the Q400s, when they push the throttles forward, those spoilers on the top of the wing close down, and you can see the pitch of the propellers change. So there it is.
Alcoa 3322 ground, runway 26 left, altimeter 29F54. Taxi Golf Hotel
That's it.
Delta Hold Short Echo.
Neat. Cool. The time in Vancouver is 2:11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You're watching the Airliners Live show. My name is Henry Tenby.
Juliet, the ground at Echo, cross runway 26 left, down taxi Echo to the apron.
Oh. Cloud is lifted. Big time. Big time, big time. Because, yeah, we had airplanes disappear into Merc a lot earlier than that. Yeah. Yeah, Joan Tunnicliffe says, I still think of Continental when I see the United tail. I know. United, I've discussed that before. I think it was... No, it would not have been my decision, but when United and Continental merged or bought each other out, whatever they did, they kept the Continental Airlines tail markings. So, it is what it is, but I think United was nicer. Alaska. Woof, nice. Nice to see it in snow. Again, hard to believe this is Vancouver. Snowbound Vancouver. Airport ops vehicle. He's got a good spot. Foggy again here.
quite foggy. Well, we're here. We're putting in the time. Yeah, the fog is it's up and down like a yo-yo. Snowy place. Snow City, Canada. Yeah. There she goes. And that's it. Got a rotation out of it. You're up. Yeah. Visibility's maybe a little bit better than it was. I mean, not exceptional, but you know, not too bad.
Lufthansa 493 heavy ground, good afternoon, taxi Juliet Hotel Delta 7.
What else have we got happening here? Q400.
55 the ground, runway 26 left, altimeter 29 at 54. Taxi Charlie at hold short of the cat 2 hold line.
Westjet Encore. Definitely foggy down on this end. For sure. Waiting for heavies. We are waiting for heavies. I mean, we've had a fair bit of traffic. Mostly small stuff, though. Mostly small stuff. There it goes. Neat. We got something taxiing out, pretty sure, here on the south terminal. Where is it? I can hear something. Yeah, it's a Saab 340 coming out. Pacific Coastal. Yeah, Saab 340, now on the active. Let's see, it's heading out. Fast, pretty fast takeoff. Gears up. Yeah. Scour over to the main. Oh, we got a. Who's this? I guess it's this Lufthansa. Yes, I think it is. It's Lufthansa heading to Frankfurt. Taxiing out.
Lufthansa Dreamliner. It's the Lufthansa Flight 493. That's what this is. Thank you, player. You're on the ball. Louise says she feels cold watching the show. It is cold looking, isn't it? It is definitely cold looking. Yeah, it has a very cold look to it. I agree. Totally agree. It's not beach weather. Definitely not. Yes, you'll need snow boots. I've got my ice joggers, crampons installed. Okay, oh, here comes a BizJet. Yeah. We got corporate iron. Corporate iron. Corporate iron. Oh, look at the vortices. Woohoo, neat. We had some nice vortices there. She's down. She's down. Over to Lufthansa. Here's Lufthansa. Lufthansa's looking quite nice. Lufthansa Dreamliner taxiing out for departure to Frankfurt. Airliners Live. This is the Vancouver show.
Canada 572, taxi with whiskey.
Nice heavy departure for us.
Push back at your discretion. I guess 2:30 to go. You had plane.
Yeah. Yeah, Dreamliner's a comfortable airplane. Hina says it's -20 in Finland right now. Yeah, so they're like 25 degrees colder than us. We're nothing like that. We're rolling. Cool. Very nice. Wing flex. It's wing flex time. Oh, nice. Nice. We get the rotation out of it. Gear up. Okay. Not bad. Not too bad. Not too shabby, if I dare say so. Let's have a look over back at the terminal. Scanning over to the terminal building. Let's see what we can find. Air North is sitting there. So we're just waiting, relaxed here. Maybe I can... There we go. Hang on. So back to my trusty shovel here. Yeah, so that just to show you guys what's going on. I had to, very smartly, I brought my own shovel because the ground was covered in snow. So I just knew that I had to have the shovel to just to be able to clear, to get all the water not away from here. But this is a useful thing for sure. But I won't build the snowman. The snow, how is the snow? Is it wet? Is it wet? Yeah, it is. It is wet. So you can make a pretty good snowball there, because it's getting wet for sure. So foggy, wet. It's about 5 or 6 degrees, but it is damp. I feel it, but because I've got my good northern jacket on, this jacket will keep me warm to -40. So, but yeah, it's the first time I've had to bring a snow shovel to the show, but it was definitely a good idea that I did it. So there we go. Visual, bit of a visual there. What else can I say? Yeah, what else? What else? You guys get a good view of the lay of the land here, for sure. So, just wanted to show you that. It's a good place for plane spotting, this. I'll have to bring the shovel, yes, from a checked-in baggage. Oh, we've got an aircraft. I hear something on approach, I think. Somebody out for their walk. It's a nice day for walking, isn't it? Definitely a nice day to go for a walk. But yes, I could bring the shovel to the show. Checked luggage. Checked luggage for sure. Let's see, I can put myself on camera. We can do some one-on-one work. So maybe we can do that. There's the shovel. I'll just grab my phone. Bear with me, guys. There goes my other phone. So just give me a second, if you guys could. Give me 1 second. Drop my phone, so let me make sure that I have. Okay, here we go. I'm back. I'm back. Okay. I've got my phone, so we can have a bit of a chat while we're just kind of waiting for things here. What do you guys want to chat about? Any news? Asks Lou P. Any news? Well. The big news, of course, was the snow here in Vancouver this past week. It was the greatest amount of snowfall in many decades. Yes, I heard that we had the most amount of snowfall since, I believe it was 1970. Yeah, so it's 1970. So it's like over 50 years, 54 years. Records were broken all across the Lower Mainland, and it was, that's what it was. So that's the big Snowmageddon news that we had here in Vancouver. And what other news? I'm just trying to think of aviation news that we can think of or talk about.
Well, there's the Manchester Aviation Fair coming up next month. It's a 2-day show. It's at Manchester in the Visitor Center where the Concord is. Airliners Live will have a table there, and they're going to have an interesting visitor as well in attendance, who I also know. And actually, it's going to be good fun. So I'm hoping you're all going to be able to attend the Manchester Aviation Fair coming up. It's the last weekend of February. So yeah, that's going to be good. And what else can I tell you guys? We've got the special commemorative coin that's been issued by Airliners Live to commemorate over 1 million subscribers on YouTube. So that coin is available for order. It's a limited edition. Only 250 pieces have been struck in honor of this special event. It is not a Royal Mint production, but it is almost as good. So maybe even better. It may be rarer, right? The production numbers are far lower than any Royal Mint coin. Well, most Royal Mint coins. Maybe 5-pound gold pieces might be produced in lower numbers. I don't know. I don't know the mintage of annual 5-pound gold pieces, but anything other than 5-pound gold pieces, the Royal Mint is probably striking more than 250 pieces. So if you're looking for something special and rare and nice and connected to Airliners Live and all of our participation on the channel, this would be a nice gift for yourself or a friend or yeah, so there you go. That is a very nice gift. What else can I tell you guys? What else? I'm just trying to think. Let's have a look here. Hoodies. Yes. Okay. Well, yeah, I don't know the cost of the coins. It's on the link. We've got an aircraft taxiing out, actually, quite quickly here. Let's see if I can point camera at it, because it happened very fast. So bear with me, guys. Bear with me. Oh, there it is. A319. Taxing out. We'll figure out where it's going here in a second. The A319 is going to Denver. Denver, Colorado, of all the places. And it's rolling very quickly, too, without much delay. Air Canada does look awesome in the snow. And yes, we have welcome Mr. Banana to the show. Oh, nice rotation. Beautiful. Okay. Okay, next, Toronto. You guys are talking marketing, shopping carts. We've got another aircraft coming out in the form of Air Canada to Toronto, A321. Looking for it in the Merc. There it is. That's it. This is the Air Canada Flight 118. It's an A321 service heading to Toronto. Okay.
You're watching the Airliners Live show. It's Vancouver YVR, Vancouver International Airport. On a very rare snowy day here. This is our first ever snow show here at Vancouver. Believe it or not, our first ever snow show. Wow. Incredible. It's a snow and fog and snow show. And Korean is behind it. We can see we've got Korean Airlines right behind there, I think. Well, we've got an Air Canada A320, no, 319. And then behind that we've got Flair, actually. So it was Flair. I thought it was Korean. We've got something starting up here. Not one of the Convairs. Nope. Not one of the Convairs, unfortunately. Well, we're just kind of scouring the airport here. Just trying to figure out what's going on. Well, we're gonna, I mean, what time is it here? You guys are talking about the time. I know it's late in Europe. But it's 2:36 p.m. here in Vancouver. 2:36 p.m. And things are still happening, so as long as things are still happening, I'm going to be here until the traffic bleeds off, basically. I don't know that they did a one-engine taxi. They might have. I'm hearing an engine. You're right, it's possible, because I heard an engine start. And I was wondering what that engine, where it was coming from. So maybe it is one of these aircraft here that did a single-engine taxi. It is possible. It's not outside the range of possibilities. Nidge says it's 22:36 UK time, Greenwich Mean Time. Thank you, Philbo. Sweet. Well, Kevin O'Dubahan says he'll be here till the stream ends. So, as I say, I can't really say when that's going to be, just because things are happening, and as long as they're happening, I'll be here. It's really quite cloudy at the end of the runway, isn't it? Amazing. Right there, it's just like a patch of fog is sitting right there. Strangely. Well, it's definitely a different atmosphere today, for sure. Definitely a different atmosphere. got right in front of us here the Iceland Air. Crikey. Okay. So Iceland Air is sitting in front of us. So I'm gonna, as soon as this thing is rolling, I'm gonna get the camera over to Iceland Air. Because it is taxing. Actually, Iceland Air is too important for us to miss. Looks like it could be Iceland. It looks like it could be filmed in Iceland. Oh, the battery's collapsing, guys. It just collapsed right down from 20 to 1. So I'm doing the battery change like now. Right now. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry, but the battery is collapsing now. I am very, very sorry about this. Oh, gosh. Well, let's see if it can hold out. Let's just see if it can hold out. If it collapses, it collapses. I don't want to have the battery collapse with the lens, and I'm going to have to do the battery change. I'm just going to have to do the battery change right now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'll be back in 1 second. Okay. Yeah, that was just how it goes. Basically, there's Iceland Air rolling down the runway, leaving on a jet plane. That's it. Iceland Air is up. Oh, the weather opened up a bit. Well, believe it or not, it's kind of neat. So there we go. We've got a. What is that? Something nice is coming our way. Yeah, this is Air Canada Cargo. No, it's not. It's an Air Canada 777 heading to Narita. I got too excited. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Everything seems to be good. I just wanted to check batteries and whatnot. Yeah, it's a nice and heavy. It's Air Canada Flight 3 to Narita. Looks good.
405 behind the RJ, taxi via Juliet Hotel, Delta F Delta 7.
Those of you that are sticking it out here to the very end are being rewarded with some nice stuff here. Very nice. It's a Saab 340 right there. And Air North looks like is coming out, or no, somebody with an orange or red tail, swoop or something like that. Pacific Coastal there with the Saab 340. But Jim Watson, thank you very much for the very generous £5 for a hot chocolate from Timmy's after the show. Thank you so very much, Jim. That sounds very nice. That sounds very, very nice, and I thank you very much for your very generous gift. Thank you so much, Jim. Kind of you. Well, I'm just waiting for... Oh yeah, I've got an aircraft coming in above me, right here. Looks like a bizjet. Yep. Challenger. Okay, and Air Canada is now taxiing. Seven for Narita. Yeah, this is Air Canada Flight 3 heading to Narita Airport, Japan. We've got a whole bunch of airplanes coming out our way now, so it's going to get busy again, I think. The mask, yes, the mask. Oh, that's a nice view. That's a nice view. Wow. I wonder what that looks like on a big screen. But to my eyes, it looks fantastic. That is stunning. Oh, El Gorgeous. I just get it. That is nice.
Air Canada 212, ground taxi via Juliet Hotel, Delta, Delta 7.
She's rolling. Mega Thunder. That's a view. Neat. Beach 1900 there, taxiing off the runway. Yeah, it is like ghosts when they disappear. It's a balmy and humid 40 degrees Celsius in Vancouver right now. I guess so. Yeah, it's about +5. We've got the magic snow on the ground. The Saab 340 is rolling. Up nicely. Okay. So we've got what we've got here is a CRJ heading to Regina, Air Canada Flight 8192, and then behind it, the Boeing is Lynx heading to Calgary. We don't get to see this on the show too often, the Lynx. So let's go to the CRJ right there. Is the deodorants for the Lynx because the flights are so full? I'm curious. Because packed in like sardines. Ooh, she's rolling. Beautifully. Well, yeah, it's a snowy time here in Vancouver. And here comes Lynx. Heading to Cowtown. Ooh, nice. Visually appealing footage, actually, just because of the runway lights and the snow. Just a scene that we've never had on the Airliners Live show up until now, really. Do hope you're enjoying the show. Well, there's 333 of you still. Yeah, lovely smelling aircraft. Okay. I've not flown on them, so I can't speak from experience. Lynx is rolling. Oh, nice. Nice double whammy. Okay. So I have to pull the focus all the way back to get it to focus, like that, and then I have to shoot it all the way back in to get it to lock on. Basically, something like that. Air North is next. Air North is next. I see it in the murk. So yeah, we've got a good amount of traffic. I mean, we've had a hell of a good run, I think, all things considered. We've had a very nice run for our money. She goes. Yeah, nice stuff. Beautiful. And there's, we got the rotation. We got the rotation. We've got Air North taxiing onto the active. Susie B says Tenerife is way better than Gran Canaria. Nice. Beautiful. You guys are talking about holidays and warmer climes. I think. I'm not sure if I'm getting there's something noisy. What the heck is that? I hear thunder, but I don't know from where. Who's pushing? Well, what can I say? Let's try to figure things out here, guys. Well, it's almost 3 o'clock. It's almost 3 o'clock, which means it's 11 o'clock in the UK. So it's a bit late. I'm just trying to see if there's anything for us to wait for right now. What do you guys think? It's gone a bit quiet. I can put Mug on camera. Hang on. Bear with me. Well, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Rolling Stones, you've been watching the Airliners Live show, Vancouver. We've had a good fun time. I'm not sure what's going on. I don't see any movements coming our way in the next short little while, but unless you guys see any snowman coming, okay. Yeah, well, I don't know if I want to build the snowman. I could do some digging. I'm good with a shovel. I like shoveling, but snowman work, I don't know, guys. I don't know. Yeah, by the way, yeah, there's a good show. You guys don't... Okay.
here in Canada, the way you guys have the BBC, we've got the CBC, Canadian Broadcasting Corporation, and they have their own TV. Or if you go to the CBC.com website, they have CBC Gem, which is their video and TV branch of their network. So at CBC Gem, they have a great show about the Rolling Stones, and it's about basically the life story of each of the Rolling Stones, and it looks fantastic. I'm going to watch it. I watched the preview to it, and they've got a chapter on each of the characters. Like a whole chapter is dedicated to Mick Jagger, a whole chapter to Bill Wyman, Keith Richards, etc. And Charlie, of course, and Ronnie Wood. So each one of them has their own dedicated chapter. It's a series, and it looks absolutely fantastic. I don't know if you guys have already seen it in the UK, but they're now advertising it on the CBC for us Canadians. So I'm going to watch it. I'm a big fan of the Rolling Stones, so that's a little factoid for you guys. So I thought I'd put in a plug for you guys to check it out if you haven't already done it. Kevin says another awesome stream. Glad you guys enjoyed it. The clouds are lifting up and down as we talk. I do think I have an airplane coming out though. So, what in the wide world of sports is it? It's United Airlines heading to Los Angeles, so we might as well film it just for giggles. Just for giggles. Bear with me. Bear with me. There it is. Give me a second. Yeah, I've got this United coming out. It's worth putting a camera on. Snowman. Yeah. Could do it. So yeah, we've got this United Airlines heading to LAX, aka Los Angeles. Look at the snow piles. Look at those monstrous snow piles there in the background. It's just nuts. Totally insane. For Vancouver. Like you'd think this is, as I say, Detroit or Denver on a snowy day. You wouldn't think this is Vancouver. Not in a million years. Look at it. It's a great, pleasing view. I'm even getting some burnt kerosene here, if I dare say so. Oh, that looks nice. That looks really nice, actually. Taxing quite nicely. Zoom in. Taxis onto the active runway 26 left for departure to Los Angeles, California. 2.5 hours airtime. Lucky Devils going to somewhere nice and warm. And immediate rolling. Immediate. Bit of wing wobble. Nice wing wobble, if I dare say so. Nice stuff.
Full program, runway 26 left. So for the 29F flying to taxi QS Hotel Delta, Delta 7.
Climbing like a bat out of hell. So what else have we got on the agenda? Oh, another wedgie jet coming out. Well, sorry folks, I was I was going to knock it on the head, but if we've got airplanes, you know, what in the wide world of sports would I otherwise do other than just run the show just a little bit longer while we've got these airplanes happening? Just for a lark. We're probably going to be another 10 minutes or so, I think, just because we've got bits and pieces happening here. So, just to give you guys a heads up on that. Just to give you a heads up. Yeah. We're here, right? So I just didn't want to, you know. You guys know what I mean. It's looking so good to my eyes. I just couldn't end it just because it was looking nice. So what have we got in the background there? We got flare coming. Let's see the wedgie jet. It's heading to Calgary. It's a wedgie Westjet 116. Hang on. Nice. Flare, that's right, Louise, another flare. Yeah, I think we'll run it for just a few more minutes. We've just got a few of these airplanes that are heading out. We might as well get them and then we can knock it on the head. That's the game plan at this point. So we've got a few bits and pieces coming out, right? There's the flare heading to Calgary, of all the places. We've got like half a dozen airplanes leaving, so we might as well just you know, get them going and then we can knock it on the head. So I don't know, what's that, another 15 minutes maybe? 10 minutes? Not too long. Then you guys can get to sleep and I can get some hot chocolate. Hope you guys, are you guys enjoying the show?
Well, you guys are the diehards. The 300 that are watching now, you guys are the diehards. Nice. Look at that. Isn't that a gorgeous view? Okay, yay, yay, yay. Thank you, guys. I was just curious. Yeah, 10 out of 10. That's all good. Ghost Planes, United. Glad you've enjoyed it, staff nurse. So that's the flare. Behind flare, we've got Air Canada Jazz right there. The flare, the Boeing has to take priority. I'm just sorry about that. Yep. Well, that's a cool view. That is a cool view. I like it. I like it. And Aero Mexico in the background, by the way. Oh, look at the busyness. Look at the busyness here. This is nice and busy for us. Here comes Aero Mexico. Aeronaves de Mexico. We've got a whole bunch of traffic. So okay, I've got a lander here coming in. I guess it's corporate. No, it's a Medevac King Air, actually. It's a Medevac. Mexico, going to Mexico City. Let's get the Medevac, though. Here's the Medevac. The Medevac is now down, and Flare is now able to taxi to the active. Go. Flares first. Lovely green wingtips, and I agree, Louise. Good and busy. You're right, Sue. Andrew, you're very kind. Andrew says, loving it here in the UK. More exciting than LAX. Is the UK more exciting than LAX or YVR? If it's YVR, I'm gobsmacked. Yeah, nice. Beautiful. Lovely. Just beautiful. Flare is busting a move. Heading to Calgary is the Flair Flight 800. And it's just going to rotate here any second. There we go, there we go. Done. Gear up. Okay, back to terra firma. Back to terra firma. We have an Air Canada Jazz. The Air Canada Jazz is heading to Saskatoon. Behind it we have the Aeromexico going to Mexico City, and behind that we've got United going to San Francisco. So we've got quite a bit of action, back to back. Look at that. Busy. I'm glad we're here soaking this up. Glad we're here soaking it up, guys. Yeah, Vancouver in snow. It's a rare thing. It's a rare thing, my friends. Oh, we got a Dash 8. No, we got a King Air coming in. King Air, another King Air, Medevac. Lots of Medevacs. So the Medevac is now down, but I think we got a, it looks like we got, no, that's it, we got a King Air, sorry. It's King Airs that are active on the south side here. So here comes the CRJ. The CRJ is now coming out to Saskatoon. Heading to Saskatoon. Snowy day here in Vancouver. Beautiful. It's a lovely day here in Vancouver. What is a medevac? It means medical evacuation. So those King Airs are they are operated by for the British Columbia government, and they do medical evacuations. So basically, they transport people in need of medical assistance from smaller areas to Vancouver where they can get better medical care. Maybe it's a hospital transfer or an accident or an emergency situation. So there we go, the CRJ is rolling, and here comes Aeronavis de Mexico. Aero Mexico, as they like to call themselves these days. Oh, look at this. Hilo. Helijet. Back to terra firma. And there is our Aeromexico. There's lots of action. Lots of action. Steve Barnes. Steve, thank you very much for the £5. I appreciate it, Steve. Get a hot drink after the show. I've earned it. Yes, there's a McDonald's right here. I will go and get myself a nice hot chocolate before I drive home. Thank you very much, Steve. Oh, yes, lots of de-icing fluid. And Mel W. Mel says, hi, Henry and everyone. The snow looks pretty. Mel, thank you for being an awesome premium economy member for the past 14 months. And United is taxiing into view now. United's heading to San Fran. Oh, see the visibility collapsed at the end of the runway there. So, yeah, it's interesting. We've got a Westjet 37 taxiing out as well. Glad you guys like the helicopter, the Hilo. Hina, thank you for joining our show from Finland. Venkman, thank you Venkman. You've been an awesome supporter of the channel, member for 10 months in premium economy. Yeah, congratulations Venkman. Let's see if we can get a rotation. We just might. We just might. Yo, go yo. Can do it. Camera's hunting. Let's see if we can get a rotation. Yeah, we got a rotation. Just in the nick of time, if I dare say so. Up she goes. And here's our Westjet. Right there. Looking beautiful. The Westjet's heading to Toronto. It's the Westjet 710. I love this cold weather though. It looks great on video. Hope it looks good on your screens. Here comes another King Air. Another Medevac. Lots of Medevac flights today. I think it's maybe because the weather's been so bad, they've let them pile up. So they just decided to get these, clear all these Medevac flights while they've got an opening in the weather. It could be that. Could very well be that. It's my guess. Anyhow. And here's the Westjet taxiing in. That was a good burst of traffic, actually. A very generous burst. For us, the diehards. Well, there's still 350 of you guys slugging it out to the bitter end with me. Venkman7 has gifted 1 Airliners Live membership. Thank you, Venkman. Appreciate the local Canadian support. Come on, Westjet. Let's rock and roll. Venkman7 says, I keep missing these streams. I have to come out and visit you at the airport one of these days, Henry. Well, you do know where to find me. Yes, literally speaking. There we go. Rolling Thunder. Definitely look forward to seeing you, Venkman. Beautiful. Yeah. It's been a great snow show. I've loved the snow show. Andrew says, keep going. I can watch all night. Yeah. I believe you. If there was more traffic coming, I would... Oh, look at that. Look at that. Isn't that nice? That is cool. That was neat. I liked it. So if we go back to terra firma, we come back to terra firma, have a scour around here, see what's happening. I mean, obviously the fog's lifted. Certainly on this end of the field, right? It's clear. We're able to have a look without too much issue with visibility. Seems to be nothing really over on that side. There's the runway, looking good. And then if we scour over to the south side of the field, oh, there's the King Air that just landed, I think. That just landed, so it's taxiing in. That's the Medevac, medical evacuation. Yeah, so a couple of companies have the contracts with the province of British Columbia to fly medical evacuation flights. So from hospitals or locations all through the province where they need to bring patients down to Vancouver for critical care, they use these aircraft to fly them down to Vancouver from various communities all across British Columbia. It's part of BC medical system. Thank goodness here in BC we don't, as residents, we don't pay. We have free medical, and this is all part of the service. Thank God I live in Canada. That's all I can say. I'm a Canadian nationalist. But I think you guys have free medical, government medical in the UK as well. And yeah, so the government is going to be upgrading actually to jets, I believe, at some point. They're going to have jets on the Medevac contracts here in British Columbia, replacing the King Airs. But these are flying ambulance. You can see the medical logo on the back of the aircraft there. So those are all the medical aircraft right there. There's a whole group of them. 1, 2, 3 beach aircraft. Isn't that neat? It's not. I don't think we've ever had all 3 of them in one frame. So there you have it. 3 of them. Yeah, very nice. Very, very nice, guys. So, okay, where was I? Let me just do an official sign off. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay. So I've got my phone, so I can see the chat. So I just want to thank everybody. I think it's been an awesome time. We've had fun. It's 3:27. So it means it's 11:30 at night in the UK. Time for you guys to get to sleep. I've got to get some hot chocolate into my belly and warm myself up. And I think we've all had a fun time. We've had some laughs. That's it. We don't take ourselves too seriously, right? You have to take things that are said on the show with a little bit of grain of salt. So we're just having fun 99.9% of the time in the comments and in the commentary here from my side. So it's all good fun. It was a good snow show. I didn't get cold because I've got my layers on. I'm all heffed up and feeling nice and comfortable. And we had a good stream. Thank you, everybody. I mean, I want to thank you all for your awesome donations. I want to thank you for your awesome comments and your awesome laughs that we've all had. What else can I say? It's been a good, fun time, guys. So, who knows? I might do a pop-up show if conditions warrant. But just so you know, heavy rains are starting tomorrow. It's going to be lashing down buckets of rain for the next 3 or 4 days, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get a pop-up show in within the next few days, because we got to get this rain out of our system. So I'll be back as soon as I can, obviously again next Saturday, but hopefully we can do it beforehand. Hina, thanks for joining us. You stay warm. Staff nurse, thanks for the good laughs. Venkman, thanks for everything. Thanks for
all the help of our mods and the rockers, mods and rockers as well, but especially the mods. Thank you guys very much for all your help, as always, in moderating the show. And thank you, Mel W., Sue Major. It's been good fun. Holly, Martin, adios amigos. What can I say? It's been fun, guys. All the best. We'll see you soon. And tomorrow, Sunday, Super Sunday, Airliners Live Manchester show. We'll see you guys then. Bye for now.